Hey y'all, Fat Girl Freestyle here, coming to you today with another comment. But this one is to start a conversation about something else when it comes to dating and relationships. This person left a comment under my video on Threads. I posted the video talking about dating in 2025 and how going over to each other's house is not a date. This is the comment the person left. It's going to be hard for you to be in a relationship like you're saying. Your ass got to get in the gym first of all for this to be a lasting relationship. I'm not going to be bogged down with somebody unhealthy and obese. You got to get yourself together before you can approach a man or a man approach you for longevity, just saying. First of all, he's not completely wrong for this comment because some people, they feel like I don't want to be with a fat person because they're not healthy, and that's perfectly fine. We know perfectly well how a lot of people feel about people who are overweight. Is him trying to humble me with the comment? I'm used to it. I am, in a space on the internet, and people are not going to like me, and that's okay. But I want to talk about this comment because I want to know, do people really feel like if a person is fat or obese or has some type of physical health issue, does that mean that they can't date? Does that mean that they shouldn't date until they are in the best of health? And if that is the case, it should go for both men and women. Now, this person doesn't have a picture, so I can't say physically what his appearance is, but let's face it, he's probably not conventionally attractive. Probably not. Chances are good of that. The fact that he does not use punctuation, I'm sorry, he used one period. But the fact that his punctuation is absolutely atrocious says a lot about him as well. But I also went to his Instagram page and he's a Cowboy fan. So go easy on him, y'all. He has enough to be ashamed about. But I digress. But let's have this conversation about feeling like if a person isn't conventionally attractive, should they even date? Should we save dating for people who are only considered acceptable physically by society standards? But that also poses the question, if you are mentally unwell, if you are emotionally unwell, should you even be dating? If you are not financially healthy, should you be dating? So this opens the door to a whole lot more other than just physical appearance. And I would love to hear from you guys about what you think about that. How do you feel about that? Do you think people who look a certain way or are in certain situations, again, if their finances aren't in order, if their mental health or emotional health isn't in order, should you just not date? Should you just stay to yourself? But especially, again, if you are not conventionally attractive, should you not be dating until you become more appealing to the eye? So I'm curious about that. I want to hear your honest opinions. And, it doesn't, however you deliver your message is how you deliver your message. It is absolutely fine. But just be honest. This is a safe space. I promise you it is a very safe space. I just want to know how other people feel about this topic. And again, cut Goldilocks 666 some slack. Like I said, he's a Cowboys fan. So he's fighting enough demons. Okay. Thank y'all. I love you. Bye.